Not exactly that one.
Okay, let's try another one. How about this?
Yes. Now that's better.
Let's say that this house is a nation,
And the bricks are its citizens.
and the cement that holds the bricks together is what we call unity.
Well, cement doesn't just appear
Can we
just like
say
that.
it's the bond that we call unity? Would that be?
The cement is the bond that we call unity.
Cement.
The cement that keeps the bricks together
That keeps the bricks together.
is unity.
Is unity.
Okay, change it.
Write that down.
Write it down.
Write
The
that down.
cement-
Write everything down.
The cement that
Keeps
And the cement
And the
that
cement that
keeps
keeps
the bricks together.
Is unity.
is unity.
Well, unity. Wait. Well, cement
without the
doesn't-
cement, there will be no house.
the house will fall apart.
the house will collapse.
If there is no cement,
There will be no house.
there will be no house. So, the cement doesn't just appear like that. Wait, is there a different way to say that? Macam,
The cement
the cement.
doesn't appear from thin air.
Write that down. Write that down.
Write
Write that
everything
down. The cement doesn't appear from thin air.
One more. Although the cement is a magical ingredient,
Although the cement is a magical ingredient,
it doesn't
doesn't
appear.
it doesn't appear in thin air.
From thin air.
From thin air.
From thin air.
Uh-huh.
Then call, yeah. Yeah, we need it too.
Yeah, we need a tool.
Yeah, we need a tool.
Yeah, we need a tool.
Yeah, we need it too.
And you want to know what the tool is?
And you wanna know what the tool is?
The tool is drum roll.
Volunteerism.
Okay. That one I don't know. Whether appropriate or not.
That's right.
Okay, but continue.
So that leads us to our topic, our theme for today. Volunteerism as a tool for nation building. So let me define you what this
Define. Let me define. Let us define.
Let us define what this theme means. So the first phrase, volunteerism. Volunteerism
Volunteer
is
is not a phrase, it's a word.
It's a word, yeah. A phrase consists of two or more words.
volunteerism as is the phrase.
No! Volunteerism refers to
Volunteerism refers to an altruistic activity
an altruistic activity
that helps people in need.
that helps people, animals
That helps people and animals
in need.
in need. It's
It
not-
is animals, could it be plants?
It can also.
And the environment. Huh?
Helping the environment.
Helping the environment.
Repeat again. Volunteerism refers to
Volunteerism refers to an altruistic activity that helps
to make the world
to make the world
a better place for human beings, animals,
and plants
plants, and everything else.
and everything else. It is not limited to only labor. You can teach someone in a school for free. You can provide medical attention for the needy in childcare.
You can feed the
You
poor.
can feed the poor. You can help cats and dogs in a charity center.
You can treat the refugees.
And you can plant trees in your local neighborhood. So, a tool for nation building. We believe volunteerism is a tool for a tool for nation building is how we are able to build a nation through volunteerism.
Repeat that sentence.
A tool for nation building is how we are able to encourage unity.
No, stop this. Stop saying. Avoid saying that. Straight away go to nation building.
Nation building.
Nation building refers to
Nation building refers to. Where was it? Regan Visit refers to
the action
the action
of developing
of developing
a
a
nation.
nation.
It can be in terms of
It can be in terms of
economic development,
economic development, political stability, education, and the quality of life. And
however,
to us, it's the social inclusiveness
and cohesion
and cohesion between the government between the government
no between the
between
the various
members,
races.
the various races in our society. So
We call it nation building
we call it nation building
because
because
our
our
house
house
is still under construction.
is we call it a tool for nation building because our house our nation, our house is still under construction.
Construction.
These are some examples
Ah.
of volunteer organizations. We have Volunteer Malaysia. We have Teach for Malaysia.
We have volunteer Malaysia
Volunteer Malaysia that
under I Am For You,
under I Am For You that helps,
which is organized by the Ministry of Youth.
the Ministry of Youth. We have
Teach for Malaysia,
which gathers
professionals
to teach
in schools.
in schools that are underprivileged.
Just say to teach in schools only.
To teach in schools for free.
Yeah.
We have Kichara Food Kitchen, which is a Buddhist-based group that feeds
The homeless.
the homeless and
In
needy in Chowkit.
We also have
We also have
Doctor.
we also have Mercy Malaysia, which sends supplies.
Which sends medical supplies
And medical personnel.
and medical personnel to the Middle East. We also have Dr. Teddy Bear in Chowkit, which give
that's I think that's an example. Wait, no, I think
Dr. Teddy Bear provides medical.
Dr. Teddy Bear,
Who provides?
who provides free medical
Treatment.
At night.
at night,
In Chowkit.
Childcare.
And
I can go on and on and
no,
on.
and also
Cats and dogs.
and also
and also an
And also
organization
that rescues
the rescues cats and dogs.
Nora Shikin Ahmad.
Okay.
Nora Shikin Ahmad.
We have Nora Shikin Ahmad.
Maybe put a photo of
Ah,
Nora Shikin there.
We have Nora Shikin Ahmad,
Who
rescues
cats and dogs.
cats and dogs,
And-
regardless of what other people says to her.
Yeah.
and
So-
I can go on
And
on.
I can go on and on and on all day explaining about all of the people and all the organizations,
all the great things that they do.
all
Yeah.
the great things that they do.
The point is, volunteerism has a domestic and international dimension. The point is, volunteerism
has
a domestic
and international
dimension
dimension
to help human beings,
to help human beings,
cats, dogs,
dogs,
and other
things,
and other God's creatures.
and other God's creations.
Creation.
Plus,
Enough. Move on.
Move on.
Otherwise, it's too much already. Okay. This is
An example.
not an example
This is not an example.
of volunteerism.
You see that guy wearing a camouflage
Uniform.
camouflage uniform, an army uniform, wearing that uniform.
That green uniform.
He's doing that because he's obligated
To the army.
to the army, and that's not volunteerism. Volunteers don't wear uniforms. volunteers are individuals
Are not paid. Who are not paid.
who are not paid, who are not obligated, but in the end still help other people. They also have responsibilities. They have jobs. They have families, and they're just like us. But the difference is
They have jobs. They have
have
classes to attend.
they have
Exams to sit.
They have jobs, exams to sit,
Classes to attend.
classes to attend,
Family,
Homework to do.
homework to do,
games to
and
play.
families to attend, and games to play. But the amazing thing is they're able to sacrifice their time, effort, and money to help to make someone else's life better.
How about they can set all of those things aside
They can set all of the things aside
and selflessly go out of their way
And selfless.
and selflessly go out of their way to help others.
Yes.
others.
To help
What's that?
To others.
ilmu, boleh. Continue.
Okay.
Then
Get ready for some numbers.
Huh.
Bam! According to the Malaysian Citation Centre,
If you're faking it already, change it to 1 out of 10.
according to the Malaysian Citation Centre, only 1 out of 10 youths are actively involved in volunteerism.
here's another statistic. Bam! So the number one reason why people aren't involved in volunteering related activities are because they have other commitments. They have a job.
Not volunteering related, volunteerism related, cikgu.
Oh, okay.
Volunteering.
Volunteer oriented.
Volunteering
Volunteering activities.
Why don't you shorten it? Not participating in volunteerism.
I'm volunteerism.
That's all.
Okay.
Shorten it,
Write it
eh?
down.
This is given for not
Write that down.
participating
In volunteerism,
is they have other commitments.
firstly,
They have jobs. Wait, is that? They have jobs. They have class. They have
they have classes.
They have classes, and their responsibilities in their family.
What?
Responsibilities towards their family.
Yeah, towards your family.
Okay, really? Click.
Where are you?
Right here.
What are you doing there?
Need some volunteer work.
So before we provide our suggestions, let us identify
Not suggestion. Suggestion.
suggestions. Before we provide our suggestions, let us identify the problem first. Because without recognizing the root,
Because
without recognizing the root of the problem, how can we solve the problem itself? So the problem,
I think don't say that sentence. Straight away.
So let us suggest. Let us provide our suggestions to.
You say you want to identify the problem, right?
Before we provide our suggestions, let us identify the problem first.
Why don't you straight away say the problem is straight away?
The problem is
Yes.
that Malaysians help volunteer organizations only support certain demographics and certain races. For instance,
No. The problem has 2 dimensions.
the problem has 2 dimensions.
First,
Quantity.
not enough
There's
youth
not enough youth
are involved
in
in volunteerism.
Now,
The second dimension is
Qua-
the quality
the quality of volunteerism. the mindset that Malaysians have is that they only support a certain demographic or race. For instance, a Malay Muslim organisation will only help Malay orphans.
Orphanages.
A Chinese organisation will.
A Buddhist organization will more
often than not will help homeless Buddhists, and the list goes on and on. On Hari Raya,
during the recent Hari Raya, I was with my brother. We were driving to Kuala Lumpur, and we witnessed an accident happen in the middle of the highway. And ironically, the first thing that came out of his mouth was Melayu ke? So that type of mentality destroys volunteerism, because when you think twice before helping another human, it's called selective volunteerism.
Where you think twice.
Where you only volunteer to assist members of your own race or religion.
When my sister was walking to the nearby shopping market.
Supermarket.
Shopping mall. I don't know. Supermarket.
When my sister and I were walking,
we're walking towards
the nearby
supermarket.
We saw an animal lying on the side of the road. And the first thing
from a distance, we couldn't identify the animal.
And ironically, the first thing that
cannot be ironically. That one ironically. It's not ironically also.
I silver key. Ironically, copperically.
Copper. Okay. Let's say. When my sister saw the animal by the roadside,
the first thing that
she said,
is that a cat or a dog?
Yes.
As we can see here,
it became clearer to us that it was a dog. As we came closer to the animal. And because it was a dog,
my sister refused to help the dog.
And I too
followed suit.
Didn't do anything.
And I too didn't do anything
to help the dog. It was a very shameful.
It was a very shameful act.
Episode of my life.
It was a very shameful.
Straight face, people will laugh. It was a very shameful.
It was a very shameful episode of my life.
And I still think about the dog
in my
every day.
every day in my dreams.
The thing is, volunteerism is not only limited. The thing is, volunteerism shouldn't be selective.
Yes, correct.
Write that thing down.
That's a good one.
The thing is, volunteerism
shouldn't
be selective.
If we are selective, we are not volunteering.
People should help others
because they are suffering.